So I was diagnosed with ADHD in 2023, and I went on a year and a half of medicating myself because of my personal situation that I won't dive into right now. Um, but so that I could hyper focus on understanding my brain and kind of block things out while I was in the situation I was in, which I'll delve into in the future. Just right now I can't for personal reasons. But yeah, I got that diagnosis, and it was the first time I understood my brain, and it was the first thing that ever made sense to me. Till I started getting flashbacks of the trauma in my life, and then I realised it was more complex than that. So recently, uh, within the last 4 months, I was also diagnosed with CPTSD. I have healed naturally. I even went in and asked the psychiatrist. I went, so, because I've got CPTSD, does that mean I don't have ADHD anymore? I was returned with, you definitely have ADHD because I've hyperfocused on getting myself well and not having to rely on medication because of personal things I'm going through right now. I have a lot of implementations on my heart. My blood pressure is extremely low, and I am struggling quite a lot with the physical implementations that are happening to my body. So I'm finding natural ways to try and outlet that and keep myself safe and keep myself happy. Because in life, we've got to find happiness even within our storms. Um, because when you're a person who's talking in truth and walking in truth and just trying to understand the situation, the world will question you because they don't understand your questions. They don't understand how they're not getting you, like how you're not staying down at rock bottom. Because the thing is, within society, people like us, we want to live. We want to move forward in life. We just want to learn. We just want to expand our love. We want compassion. We want to give people time. People confuse us because sometimes we interrupt, sometimes we outblurt, sometimes we take over and we turn it, I turn it into the Sherry Show. Don't mean to. It's usually when I'm genuinely trying to help someone, but I don't know how to help because none of us know how to communicate anymore in this society, unfortunately. And you see something different and we judge it rather than trying to understand it. Or we put them in a lab and just study them like guinea pigs. There's no in between. It's just, yeah, society. But yeah, here's another little video. These will all be little videos because this is just the way my brain works. I'll give you little bits of information and you can see how us naturally healing people um, that have complex brains that are deemed as thick, but we're not. We just learn differently. You know, I've got learning difficulties as well. I'm not thick. I'm very intellectual actually. Um, as you'll soon find out, because we'll cross-reference some historical information in this as well, because the amount of hobbies I have is unreal. I do painting, I do creative expression, I do dancing, I do poetry. Um, I've got lots of hobbies, like most people with ADHD, especially when they have CPTSD and trauma, and they've survived trauma and domestic violence. And oh, let's just say, yeah, you learn to laugh in life. When you've experienced that much, you don't want other people to experience it. So you just learn to laugh, and people go, how's she still surviving? Because I've been through the worst pains in my life. There's not much more life could chuck at me. But I'm learning to find who I am and I'm learning to love who I am. And that's the best thing that's come out of this.